Alright, welcome back. We are here with Mission 12 in Guild Wars 1 Prophecies, Aurora Glade. This is my second least favorite mission in the game. In particular, this one is notorious for having one of, if not the hardest bonus objective in the game. Personally, I think Eternal Groves is harder, but this one's still pretty tough, so we'll go ahead and get right into it. This is also the finale of the Maguma Jungle missions. So again, we're going to quickly just try to duck past these guys. In terms of comp, again, not much new. Just running same old here. Well, the main points of contention with this mission, especially early on, is navigating your way around it. Your ultimate goal is to get down to this pass here, because the rest of the mission takes place in this section up here. So what I just did here, actually, getting all four of these guys stopped and preventing them from advancing further, it's referred to as body blocking. And it's going to be something that's very important throughout this mission. Enemies are not actually allowed to run through any of your character's hitboxes, and same goes for your allies. So you can use that to lock them into specific places. So if you don't want a warrior to get through and devastate your back line, you can body block them, for example. And that's one of the main uses of all those minions and spirits that I have summoned, is they will often body block the meleeers that try to run through, while I go ahead and devastate their back line in turn. So yeah, the only way that you're actually going to get through down into that pass is you have to get to this corner over here, where this little gray section is. So as a result, that is the main way that my path is taking me through, is just straight down below. It's like we've run into some white mantle, which is a good sign that we are going the correct direction. Oh, why are they all attacking me? Keep up on the white mantle. You're doing so great fighting each other. They were clearly the bigger threat. They outlasted you in everything. So I'm actually going to take out the boss here, even though I know it's the Mesmer one. Just get a little bit of extra morale boost going. I have never seen that word. At least never looked closely at it. What does that even mean? It means obedience. Guess that makes sense. Oh, it's the power or right to demand obedience. As always, delivering all the information you've never asked for and never knew you needed. Ooh, gonna pull a superior vigor here? Yeah, of course not. Alright, so this is a little bit of a mini introduction to how this mission is going to work. It's going to be centered around these thorn pedestals. So, we talk to the druid here. It's going to drop a crystal on the pedestal. We take it over to one of these henge portals, and that will attune it to us with this fancy blue light, and that will do things. In this case, it opens this passage that may not look it, but it is open. Just a little bit of a visual glitch there. There we go. Now our path continues through the pass. I'm gonna choose not to conjure flame yet, because I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose all of my enchantments. Alright, recast Strength of Honor. Now that we're through them. Hopefully that was the last of the Wind Riders. Yep, looks like it. We are now into the White Mantle section. We're going to do some polling. And Gwen is not going to do said polling. So my mistake on that one with the poll was I did not flag my heroes behind me first to pull them into the trap. But it'll be fine. We can fight our way through this, especially if I take out the Sycophant early. They don't have any monks, so no healing. So you can continue with the mission proper, heading straight to the Druid and the Thorn Pedestal, or you can bail out to the left over this way. I'm keeping an eye on less longbow over there. Drider's defense is annoying. Okay, he's not being attacked, so we're good. Les is the one that gives you the bonus, so if you see him getting attacked, you have to book it to him. He does not last, especially in hard mode. But I got fortunate on this one, and they did not attack. So now we can talk to Les and set up the bonus. He's going to talk about their White Mantle leader, the Demagogue. And task us with killing him. So now this is going to show a slight extension and a little twist to how this is going to work. So you can see one of these pedestals, or one of these henge portals is attuned red. So yeah, there's the bonus pop-up, kill the Demagogue. The red ones mean that they're owned by the enemies. That means one of these dudes ran it over there. Holt the Iron Boot Heel. That's a heck of a name. And by just sending a crystal over there, it turns it to my side and also gives me a crystal to use. So we'll have to attune both of them to us in order to clear the way up ahead. And this is where the hard part of the mission will begin. So now let me grab it. Okay. So it just puts a crystal in there to let us know it's that side, and then you can pick up, you have to come back here to pick up again. Alright. So what's about to happen here is there's going to be 3 pedestals up ahead that we need to attune to. I'm going to attune to, and there's going to be a White Mantle runner trying to get 3 instead. If they get all 3, we lose the mission, everyone's dead. If we get all 3, it instantly moves to the next section and we lose the bonus. So they've put attune to the first one and the second one. They get to start with 2. So now we have to go and attune to ours as well. And it's going to be a bit of a race here, which is fortunate that we have our Paragon here speeding us up. And the Demagogue is over in their home base, so we're going to have to beat them out. So the White Mantle in the lead is always the one that's carrying the crystal. And if possible, you want to body block them. Especially if you can get them to attack the others. We're actually going to retreat now and start covering this front. This is how I do the bonus, is I try to body block them consistently as much as I can. And just overwhelm with sheer power. Not that Livia is doing her part to help us out with that. Okay, can we please kill the savant? Nuts. If the savant ever gets in, well, you're going to have to go reattune it. And now it's a race again. So that's what makes this mission a pain. If you can't body block them and your heroes don't help you finish off the runner. There's the Savant again. It's going to turn it over and start running to us again. Hopefully this time we can get the appropriate body block there. Good. Got the lock. So the thing about these guys is they don't actually respawn. It is a new runner every single time. But it's not a group that's just generated specifically to run the crystal. So yeah, if you can get some body blocks, delay this, but yeah. They're gonna get that one in. Knockdown helped a little bit, though. So I'm gonna leave them to fight for a little bit, hold off that group, while I do the run back. And it's just going to be a long process. If you only care about the bonus, you can run around the back to the left here. Run around this back section and flank the demagogue and just kill him. As long as he dies, you win. You get the bonus, although you are going to lose the mission. You are not coming back from that. Ah, dang it. Body blocking does not always work. This is stupid. Lock Gwen on the monk. Hopefully that'll help them with advancing through. And you just kind of need a solid group that can stay up. So focus that. You focus it too. You focus it. You drop that and focus it. Focus down the abbot. Nice. You guys come back. I have no idea why you're all the way out there now, Master of Whispers. Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of in a stalemate here because all of these abbots are coming in. And if I ever slow at some point, at any point, we're losing. Alright, take out that one. But I would say we are starting to take the lead here. They're almost out of abbots. You can see the escort group's getting smaller and smaller. So as long as you can keep that up, you can get the win on this. Flag them a little closer. Focus the new abbot. Let's get them up here so you can help body block. There's the sycophant. There we go, he's blocked. There we go on that. Clear out the rest. And then they approach from this direction. Sometimes you can get it right and you can get the body blocks consistently along these two cliff spaces. And that just makes it so much easier. But yeah, as you can see, the only one left now is the demagogue. So that is the easiest, that is the most consistent way to get this mission complete, is you just outfight them. You just outlast. And that's the bonus. But you can come from that side of the carriage and attack as well. So now we just take the crystal over to the third pedestal. I've never actually figured out what happens if you take the crystal from the pedestal before they have a chance to send another white mantle to run it. That is an interesting thought. But there we go. All three are attuned, so you'll see instantly, cutscene, teleported. So you can no longer assassinate the demagogue. But now it's just a short run from here. The hard part is done now. At this point, it is your victory lap. Let's see. We are going to have a Wind Rider boss and a couple Wind Riders, so gonna lose all of my enchantments, but it's fine. Nice job, they kept interrupting empathy. We like to see. Oh, Visha, that's nice. I'd say I'd save it for my DMCA character, but obviously they can't take it. And a lockpick for the locked chest up there. This mission's paying for itself. Except for I didn't pull the superior vigor, but that's fine. Did you just get body blocked by the locked chest? Yeah, Mesmer Tome. Don't need it. My Mesmer currently has the Elite Six. Alright, if you goobers can hurry up. Like, seriously, how do you get that far behind? And here we are. This is where the final boss of the Maguma section is, the Henge Guardian. Which really the main threat are these two Wind Riders. Which again, you can just engage in the waters of Maguma, get that extra health regen, and then it'll be easy from there. Even affects the minions too. You saw that. But now we just take them out. Take a bit, because unfortunately the Wind Rider got rid of all of my damage from Conjure Flames and such, but there we go. That is the end of Aurora Glade, and with that, the end of Maguma. So now we are in the Henge of Denravi, Maguma's capital city and new Shining Blade headquarters. This next mission is Riverside Province, which there is no obvious way to connect to it, as you can see. Your options are you can run from the Temple of Ages all the way down there, which from the areas you have unlocked, if you've been following this, your quickest way would actually be from Divinity Coast to Temple of Ages, which is not worth your time. Instead, we're going to run in the other direction. I believe Shadow is the one that gives you the primary quest to advance through here. But yeah, also, while I'm looking through the map, shout out to Maguma Stade. At the time of Guild Wars 2, it was the least discovered outpost in the game. I don't know if that's true anymore, but it is one of those outposts you really have no good reason to go to. But to make your way to Riverside Province, you can just head down to this jungle scalefin collector. Which is just follow the path straight ahead to the southeast east, I think that's what it's referred to. I don't know if it's east-southeast or southeast-east. Because I know it's south-southeast. Would be the other direction. It is honestly more south-southeast once the turn goes. But yeah, it's just a straight shot. I believe Riverside Province, the next one that we do, is going to be among the longer missions. It's not the longest, So I'm pretty sure Hell's Precipice is the longest. And that one's going to be fun to do in hard mode. That one's always a joy. Actually, it is the only long mission out of all the finale missions for the campaigns. All the other ones are going to be done in like 10 minutes, are going to be done within 10 minutes. It's actually the one before the last that can be the slow burn mission for those campaigns. Between Destruction's Depths, the Raisu Palace, and the Gate of Madness. Which, by the way, the thing that this map's good for is if you need to collect jungle troll tusks, this is the map to do it. Just bring like a dervish or something and go nuts. So Old Jones here is your target. And you just follow the dialogue options there, and boom, you're in Riverside Province. So that's the quick way to get over here. And with that, Muguma Jungle's done. We're back in Kryta, and we'll be back with Riverside Province in the next one. Hope this guide was especially helpful, given how notorious Aurora Glade is, and have a good rest of your day.